What it do, Niner fam? Well, Damian Woody gave his opinion on Brock Purdy on First Take. You know what I'm saying? This is what he says. He said, he's, Brock Purdy, a guy you can win championships with in this league. There's no question about it. Facts. It's facts. You know what I'm saying? You can win championships with him. He in an offense. It take that offense that he's in, that Kyle Shanahan offense, go back and look. It took Matt Ryan, and when Matt Ryan learned the offense, because it took him a couple of years, and that's Matt Ryan at his height of his career. It took Matt Ryan 2 to 3 years, 3 years to actually get the offense, then to perfect it where he was MVP of the league. It took Kirk Cousins. Well, Kirk Cousins sat on the bench, but Kirk Cousins was able to see behind RG3. That's why Kirk Cousins was so good. Saying never really did much because the team he had wasn't that good. I'm saying, but he was able to execute the offense. That's why Kyle Shanahan wanted Kirk Cousins, because he was like, if I get this guy that knows the offense, bring him here with all of this, we should be able to flourish. Okay, and then when we had Garoppolo, well, look at Garoppolo. The first year when Garoppolo did them 5 games, that's all pro bono. He was just tossing the ball around. You know what I'm saying? But the first year Garoppolo had, he was shook. He didn't he didn't know what he was doing. He was like a deer caught in headlights. That's when he ended up getting hurt in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he went to go step out of bounds, but turned around and hit the other dude and messed his ACL up, something like that. And then our season just tanked the whole time. But if you look at them couple of games, we played 2 or 3 games, Garoppolo just looked like he was stuck. Now, his third year with the Niners, when he came back off that injury, his third year, boom, Super Bowl. You can tell he knew the offense. He knew the offense. He knew exactly what to do, exactly where to go. He knew the offense. And even when times were difficult for Garoppolo, and like in the NFC Championship, what they do, hand it to Mostert. You know what I'm saying? So now you got Brock Purdy. It didn't take him 2, 3 years to learn the offense. No. A rookie. He was a rookie. And people say, well, he was a high draft pick. This motherfucker was the last pick in the draft. The last pick in the draft. Sat on the bench, picked up the offense. You know what I'm saying? But see, I want to have everybody understand something. Yeah, we had Trey Lance, and Trey Lance was just as shook. The offense, so he didn't do nothing. I remember when I was rooting for Trey Lance, because all he did was stay injured, but he couldn't get the grasp of the offense. Trey Lance couldn't get the grasp of nobody offense. But now, Brock came in, and he was able to listen and have an understanding. That man played 4 years in college. He was no slack in college, but his attributes, meaning his size, hands, throwing, and, all different stuff, which pushed him all the way to the last pick in the draft. Saying, but when you put him on the team and you get the plays to him, he execute them. And the sad, sick part about everybody, well, he got all those weapons. So what everybody thinks, and this is crazy. That's why I like Damian Woody. This is crazy. People are saying Grant Cohn. Let me tell you something. The dude, Grant Cohn, what's that other dude? Nick, right? They saying basically Brock Purdy, the only quarterback, he's supposed to not have any wide receivers or a tight end. He's supposed to just have regular guys. And then he's supposed to win. But when you tell Patrick Mahomes, okay, you got DeAndre Hopkins, you got Xavier Worthy, you got Kelsey, you got all them. Oh, he's supposed to have, this, that, and that. But Brock Purdy ain't supposed to have it. You know what I'm saying? When Jalen Hurts, he gets Saquon Barkley, and you got AJ Brown. Oh, he's supposed to, but Brock Purdy not supposed to have none of that. That's the double standard in the NFL. That's the double standard. You feel me? That's the double standard. That's why I don't listen to it. It makes no sense. Because you got a guy that plays good. Yeah, his guys got injured all last season. Even Joe Montana said that happens. That happens. Years are going to be like that. You got a lot of older players. You're going to have injuries. It happens. But the whole time, all the injuries and the games we lost, everything was blamed on him. And look how he took it in stride. Like, hey, it is. It is what it is. He said, I got to play better. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect him. You know what I'm saying? So Damian Woody was right. You feel me? But let me know what y'all think. Is Brock a guy that you think the Niners could win a championship with? because we already won NFC championships and Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying, but let me know if you think he the guy we can win the championship with. Now, me, myself, of course. But let me know what you think. Leave it in the comments. Peace. I'm out of here.